Good morning, Cameron University. A big-name CEO is frustrated with the pay restrictions enacted by the Obama administration.
The swine flu vaccine may be doing more harm than good.
And Cameron President Cindy Ross stops by the CUTV studios to talk about what campus will look like in the coming years. These stories, along with your Aggie events and three-day forecast, are coming up next on Top of the Hour.
Live from the CUTV studios. It's all Aggie, all the time. It's your source for everything Cameron University. It's Top of the Hour with Kyle Luters and Amanda Finch.
When the Obama administration decided to bail out financial companies earlier this year, special provisions were put in place to limit the pay of the company's chief executive officers. And now one of those CEOs is lashing out. Robert Ben-Munche, the head of insurer AIG, has come under fire for his compensation. Despite rumors of his eventual resignation, Ben-Munche told employees that he and the board remain committed to the company's future. Reports had surfaced that Ben-Munche had told the board that he was stepping aside due to the tough pay and bonus restrictions placed on him and other upper-level managers.
The swine flu vaccine is starting to roll out in large numbers. While many are flocking to get the shot and feel protected from the sometimes deadly illness, some are experiencing adverse effects. Jordan McFarland, a 14-year-old boy from Alexandria, Virginia, was hospitalized 5 days after receiving the H1N1 vaccine. McFarland was discovered to have developed Guillain-Barré syndrome, an extremely rare disease. Doctors are currently researching to see if there is a direct link between the vaccine and the development of the syndrome.
Lawton's food bank is experiencing difficult times, as are many food banks across the country. With the tough economic times, many families are lining up for help. In the month of September alone, the Lawton Food Bank gave away more than 61,000 pounds of food. According to the food bank, demand reaches its peak during the holiday seasons. The food bank is hopeful that giving will increase so that they can continue to feed the families through the new year.
Faculty in Residence Dr. Justin Walton has another event coming up this Wednesday. Walton will be showing the new film Star Trek. The event will be Walton's last event for the fall semester. While the event is free, Walton is asking that Trek fans bring a canned food item as an entrance fee. The film takes off at 8 p.m. in the Shepler Ballroom. Cameron University is experiencing a tremendous amount of growth in the past 5 years. $55 million have been spent in that time frame to construct new buildings, gardens, and make improvements. While a lot has been done so far, more is on the way. Here to talk about that today in the Aggie Spotlight is Cameron President Cindy Ross.
Thanks, Amanda, and welcome everyone to the Aggie Spotlight, and we are very delighted to be joined by Cameron President Cindy Ross. President Ross, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Pleasure to have you here. Well, first let's talk about the new business building. What all went into securing the funding for this new building, and take us kind of through the process from groundbreaking to dedication.
The business building was funded by the Higher Education Capital Bond Program that was passed by the legislature in 2005 and signed by the governor. It's an $8.7 million building, state-of-the-art. It includes accounting labs, computer labs, and my favorite parts, the faculty-student interaction areas.
It was a very cool deal, and we got to see some of that last week at the open house and the dedication. Now let's talk about two other areas of construction that are going on around campus. We've got the Bentley Gardens and the new McMahon Centennial Complex. Talk a little bit about what that's going to bring to campus in the future. I know it's very exciting.
It is very exciting. It really changes the whole feel and the environment of campus. I think our students will really enjoy it, but they're also community facilities as well. The Bentley Gardens is almost finished. We're putting the finishing touches on it, and we won't dedicate it until late in the spring. But the students can see the pond, the shrubbery, the grass, the trees, and it's been great fun for me to see the students actively using that area. That was funded through our Centennial campaign, as was the McMahon Centennial Complex, the MAC. That's a student union, a place where all students will gather, and we're excited to open that in March.
I tell you what, that thing has gone up very quickly, and I got to tell you, I'm very happy that the Bentley Gardens are almost done, because we as students don't have to walk around the thing anymore. But it does look beautiful. And we are entering into Cameron's second century of changing lives through education right here. So what are some of the future plans to continue to make Cameron the university of choice for students here in Southwest Oklahoma?
Our guide, of course, is Plan 2013, our 5-year strategic plan, and everything we've done to date and what's planned for the future is consistent with that. So we want to be the university of choice for students. We want to give them the college experience of choice, be the location of choice for the community, as well as a partner of choice. So we'll be renovating the existing student union and turning it into an academic area, and we'll use the student activities building and make it a wellness center.
That sounds like a lot of plans. Well, President Ross, thank you for coming on by today. And Amanda, it sounds like they're going to be doing a lot of great things here, but we're going to be gone.
It's time to take a look at your 3-day forecast. Looking for partly cloudy conditions throughout the rest of today and the weekend. A high of 72 and a low of 49 will keep us going through today. Tomorrow, look for a high of 76 and a low of 52. Kicking off your weekend on Saturday will be a high of 70 and a low of 45. It looks like it's going to be a very nice weekend.
It does look like it's going to be a very nice weekend. I tell you, I'm really looking forward to that. I can't believe here in November we're having that kind of weather. Oh, a lot of events are coming up this week. It's time to take a look at your Aggie events. Tonight brings us an opera over in the Music Building, as well as Iron Chef Cameron in the Shepler Ballroom. There's an Alpha Phi Formal on Saturday. Intramural Dodgeball makes its way to Cameron on the 16th, and there will be a Thanksgiving dinner complete with turkey, dressing, gravy, mashed potatoes, and all the trimmings on the 17th. For more on these events, check out Cameron.edu, a community calendar right there on the homepage. I'm telling you, I'm already starting to get a little bit hungry. I didn't get the chance to eat breakfast this morning, so that turkey is sounding fantastic.
Sounded really
right
good,
now.
and there's going to be a lot of food. And last year, I think they had a band, so they might play some music this year.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but I got a question for you. Last year, they gave me a restrictor plate.
A restrictor plate.
Yeah, it was a smaller plate than everybody else because apparently they didn't want me eating all the food.
Well, we have to protect the rest of the students.
Thanks a lot,
From Kyle
Amanda.
Looters.
Well, the time is up on this episode of Top of the Hour, and if you want to find out more about the stories in today's show, be sure to pick up the latest edition of the Cameron Collegian on newsstands each and every Monday afternoon.
Also, please be sure to check out CUTV on YouTube by going to youtube.com and searching CUInternetTV. For everyone here at CUTV and the Cameron Collegian, I'm Amanda Finch.
And I'm Kyle Looters. We'll see you at the top of the hour.